And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Seriously, it is Saturday. Saturdays are great days, at least they should be. And I hope you're having a great Saturday. You're hearing rain from Minecraft. It is raining in my game, but that's okay, because rain is fun. Couple of things before I get started. First, the COVID-19 fundraiser is still going. You can see the link right there. If you go to bit.ly/MFG COVID-19, you can donate and help support Direct Relief's COVID-19 efforts, where they are providing protective equipment for medical workers and all this stuff, and other medical supplies as they can. But mostly it's masks and gloves and all of the protective stuff that they need to have when they're treating people in this pandemic. So, if you could help, please do so. It would be awesome. And if you do, I still have these extreme sour warheads. So, any donation of $5 or more will inflict one of these upon my person, which, is going to be some fun, right? All right, so let's get into the gameplay, because that's the fun stuff here, right? Now, first off, hop in bed. Now, before I get too involved with things, I want to show you a few of the improvements I've made. So I started working on this last week, right? Which was fun, and I'm out of. Oh, that's okay. So I started working on this area a little bit last week, and obviously there's some new things. So first off, here's the transporter room. This is what is going to allow me easy access back to my main valley, right? I can come back here. Right, I could jump back into my vault. And right, so I can do stuff here. All right, so that's level 1. So Mandolin set that command block up for me on the server, which is great. So I just step back here on the transporter pad, and it takes me out this way. So yay, that's awesome and wonderful. Okay. So next, got a couple things. One, I started adding some storage. I decided I wanted to do a barrel wall. Why did I want to do a barrel wall? I don't know, but it seemed like the thing to do, which is as good a reason as any to have a wall full of barrels. At least that's my take on it. And I'm going to try to keep things labeled, right? So I've got logs here, saplings and stuff over there. Okay. And, of course, the junk drawer. Yeah, who knows what goes in the junk drawer, but I do need to get another oak thing up here. Now, this row is... Obviously, I won't be able to put signs on, so I started putting food up here. Maybe what I'll do is reorganize it and just make this dirt and stone and stuff instead of... In fact, I'm going to do that. So let's put that there. Now, I know there's a way to edit signs. I've done it, but I don't remember what it is. So just take it off. That's okay. So we'll just put food in that drawer, and that's fine. And this one will become, I don't know, dirt and stone. Actually, I do want to put those on one line. There we go. Dirt, stone. Okay. So that whole row will go dirt and stone. All right, so now let's take a look at this big freaking thing right here. This is, in fact, an auto furnace. And the way this works is pretty simple. You take this box, you throw in what you want to cook. This hopper cart will pull stuff out of the box. All right, you can see it pulls out about 12 or 13 at a time, give or take. And then it drops everything into these furnaces. Now, you might notice that it's got charcoal going here. That's because this is actually a self-fueling furnace. Let me come back, get some of those aforementioned logs. Okay. Now, drop those in there. Right, so it'll, once this is done cooking the stone, it won't take long, it'll start working on the logs. And what'll happen is, of course, the logs cook, they become charcoal. And the charcoal is then fed back into these hoppers. So as Jorg Sprav would say, let me show you its features. Okay, so everything that gets dropped out of the hopper, out of the ovens, out of the furnaces, hit this hopper chain. And then what I have here is an item sorter, which sorts charcoal. And the charcoal gets fed up through a water elevator, right up there. Okay. Everything else gets sent into these boxes, right? So it all gets sorted down right here. So I've been cooking some stone, right? The charcoal, as I said, gets spit out, and you can see as it runs right across there. So it gets dropped into the water, fed to a row of hoppers that then catch the coal and feed it back into the furnaces. All right, so yeah, this is, fairly fun, right? You can't see the water from here, but it goes back into these furnaces, or these hoppers, and you can see where they're at. Now, this does have a problem. I can potentially overload this, right? If these are all full, the charcoal can't get sucked in, and it gets stuck. See, just like that. So what I do is I have a switch here that starts draining this last hopper. Okay. So the switch right now, it's just powering this hopper. And so I hit that, it just dumps charcoal into this box. Okay. So I called it a pressure relief. It's an overflow thing. It's a manual overflow protection, but it works. And yeah. So that's the big one. Now, what's cool about this water thing is, one, you can see the charcoal as it goes up. But I dropped some soul sand there, so you can see the bubbles going. And those bubbles help the charcoal go up faster. It'll sort of meander up on its own. This way it goes up really fast. And then I've got a couple of things here. So when I throw stuff in this chest, it activates a redstone circuit that turns on this light and also turns on this one powered rail, which that's what sends this back and forth. If I need to stop it before it's done emptying this, I do have this emergency brake. Now, partly that switch is just powering this rail, but then I can turn off the power, and it'll stop the hopper car right here. Okay, so if I need to stop it running, it's like, oh crap, I threw something in there that I didn't want to. I can run over here to the emergency brake, stop it, and it will limit how much gets accidentally cooked. Okay. So, fair, reasonable? I thought so. you know, and then I decided for some reason to make it out of granite. I think the granite actually looks kind of cool here. So, you know, you go with it. It's it's a happy time. And then I'm going to need to clear out some more of this space. I don't know what's going to go in here, but this is, I've labeled this area engineering. So this is going to be pretty much my build area, right? If I have some machines or things that I need to do for construction, like, I don't know, a concrete machine or something like that, I'll slap it in here. Now, the other thing I've got going on. So last week on the stream, you saw me, I built this, right? Your pretty typical, super simple, ridiculously simple auto farm. Hey, it's going all right, Zorro. How's it going? How are you doing? So I added a couple of things here. First, the real quick compost machine, right? Super simple, right? You throw your seeds in there, cooks, it drops into the composter. Eventually, it spits out bone meal. This is a new contraption I just started on, or actually just finished. So I've got it's a cow cooker. Pretty simple. You know, we all have our rough times, especially with the pandemic and stuff. Turns out life's problems didn't stop just because the world started to get sick, you know. Yeah, so this guy's real simple. Flood it so that you can breed your cows. And then when they're eventually, right now I'm waiting to breed up, so like I get like 20-something cows up there. When I'm ready, I'll open the trap door. See, I dropped one cow in here already. And then you just hit the button, cows burn, and then you get steak. And potentially leather. Right, so that was the plan, is to get steak and leather and have a nice easy way. So that's my home so far. But as nice as this is, and I really need to get some pressure plates there, I really need to get up here and start looking at, well, it seems dark. I don't know if it really is dark, but oh, well, also night is falling. So I need to do a couple of things. I start planning out how I want to develop this area, right? Because I built this lovely house, right? Where you can come up now. I think what I want to do potentially is I may cut out 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I thought. It's an even number. Well, that's unfortunate. I was thinking I might cut out a spot there, build out an emerald pyramid, and put a beacon on top of this house. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Fairly certain I'm not going to do that, but we'll see. Anyway, so I've got this lovely house. But I want to build out some civilization. Now, there are a number of things I want to do. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do them. Okay. All right, so I've got this ridiculously ornate bridge that comes over here to a tower of sorts. And so I've got a couple of areas, right? There's this nice field. And I don't know quite what I want to do here. Oh, that's right. I accidentally pulled a sheep in there, too. I was coaxing the cows in so I could put them in my machine. Ended up with a sheep in there, too. Right, so I've got some stuff. Like, there's that happy creeper down there. You know, I'm sure he's a friendly sort. not at all. No temper, right? Couldn't possibly explode. Okay, so turns out Creeper still did have a temper and sort of felt like exploding. So I killed him for it. Right, so I've got all of this lovely jungle. Um, and I think what I want to do is I want to build out some sort of city or something in the jungle. And I don't know what that's going to look like yet. But I want to do something down there. And then I think I want to build out some city out here on the edge of the jungle, right? Because this jungle wraps around this way nicely. And then sort of out this way onto these plains. Now, there is a very convenient village right over here. And actually, I need to take a look. The mass horde of villagers I had back in the Music Free Valley, many of them started. This is their home. I asked them kindly if they would relocate, and then when they said no, I shoved them into a boat and forced them to relocate. So there is still this one villager here. But it just seems like a good place to keep things from spawning. I don't know if that's the only villager here. And if so, that would be sad. But he very well could be. In which case, I may just have to arrange for this poor guy to get some more... to get a friend, you know? And then partly repopulate this village. So... okay, so it's a nice little village here. You know, they grow wheat and carrots and potatoes. And then there was this lovely jungle temple, which I like the way it just stands out here in the river. Now, somebody else had gotten here before me and pillaged it first. But I decided to light it up, decorate it a little bit with some flowers, and I think I even threw some crafting stuff back here. I should actually throw a bed or two in here too, but I'm just going to leave this the way it is. I'm not going to do too much to it. So, yeah, I think between this village here, right, and that over there, I'll end up with a nice little community. You know, breathing is probably a thing I should do once in a while. I know. I'm not a fish, but I can pretend to be one on TV, or at least on the internet. Yeah, so, you know, I've got some fun stuff. And that little canal basically allows me to take a boat from this village up this river through that canal into the swamp and then over to the Music Free Valley. Okay, so that's the idea anyway. Okay, so I want to build some stuff here. Now, I have no idea what this is going to look like. And then the other thing I was thinking of doing, right? So I've got my house. It's my house. It's where my stuff is. It's like, behold my stuff. And, you know, I was trying to decide if I wanted to do anything under here, right? Because it just drops in here nicely and sort of dark and moody and stuff. Not a bad place overall, but definitely a place. Right now, actually, I'm gonna. The reason I got my axe out is I do need some oak, so I'm gonna cut down a couple of these oak trees just to give myself some oak. Turns out, oak grows better, or well, you can make things like oak planks and oak slabs when you actually have oak, which sort of requires chopping it down. And then you get new growth, and that's all wonderful. All right. Now, I've got that lovely bridge there. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot on this side. I certainly could. I'm trying to figure out how this all works, right? So I built a long time ago. Let me come over here since I'm grabbing some oak trees as I'm going by. A long time ago, I needed jungle wood and stuff. So I built this little shack. You know what? It's a nice little place. It's got a bed. It's got chests. You know, it even has windows. So it's pretty basic, but you know, it works. And I don't know if I want this to be sort of part of a community, if I want it to do just remain there by itself as sort of the sort of that whole jungle, you know, shack. This goes down this way somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, you get all sorts of good places in the jungle where you end up. And then I've got a jungle and a swamp, which makes everything so much more complicated. And there's my house up on the hill. Now, the other thing I could do, right, so I've got this swampy area here. And I built a house. Now, I built this house for a couple of reasons. But the main one is I wanted something that was enclosed at the foot of this bridge here. Yeah, this has kept some of the natural beauty of the swamp right inside your own home, right? Flower boxes and stuff. Anyway, I wanted to sort of to close that off to try to keep it a little bit safer. No, it's not ideal because it turns out critters could walk from up here onto this roof right down onto the thing. But my hope is that they don't. And even if they do, it's a long, long walk. Now, one of the things I was thinking about doing is actually coming through here and one of these areas and cutting out some of the dirt and putting in carpet over string. Right? And then the big drop. The mobs won't cross that. They see the hole. They don't see the carpet. Do want to be sure that this area up here is well enough lit that I don't have to worry about mobs. Oh, yep. You can hear the cows in the machine. I mean, it's sort of tight living for those cows. They're basically just standing over a mulcher, but you know, I'm sure it's fine. They're probably happy. Okay. And I think this area is up high enough that if something like pillagers spawn down on that on those plains, they're not going to have any clue how to make their way up here. Though they'll have to work their way through that door over there. All right. So yes, stuff will spawn out there, and the jungle out there is going to remain dark, except where I build out civilization. So, right. So I'm up here. I'm trying to decide where else things are going to go, and I think I want to start building a city back in that jungle area a little bit. Let me go to sleep, and I feed my cows. Yeah, you want to be sure the cows get fed, right? Besides, I want the cows to make more cows. It's, the circle of life. I give them food, they make more cows, I set those cows on fire. Yeah, once I get enough cows up there, I just open this trap door, and the babies will drop in, but the adult cows will not. So that's a good thing. So you push up the water. The cows that haven't bred will pop to the top. All right, and then you get more cows. So, yeah, so I got that going. Now I think I might actually have a cave here somewhere. You can hear them. I don't know if it's... I said I don't work... No. Let me try words again. I don't know where it is. It could be back through this wall. It could be beneath me. I don't know. And I haven't explored yet. So that's definitely a thing. Okay. All right, so yeah. I love this. I can cook so much because it's 7 furnaces here. So it goes through stuff pretty quick. Which, is a good thing. All right, so. Okay, so now what? That is the question. Now what? Oh, well, look at you. How did you get up here? Wonder where he spawned in from. Because I thought I had this place well enough lit. Come here, zombie man. Ow. No, see, that's not how it's supposed to work. I'm supposed to kill you. You're supposed to not care. Now, I can't spawn on top of this, because they won't spawn on stairs. So, it's possible... I don't know. It's possible he'd spawn on top of the house and dropped. It's also possible I've got some dark spots. I'll definitely need to get out here with some leaves and sea lanterns and just light this place up. Yeah, I should plant some flowers here too. That would be pretty. In fact, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe purple flowers would be good here. I can go grab some of those. Anyway, I'm distracted. Let's go take a look at what's happening over this way. Right, so way over here. Come down this way. And how much inventory space do I have? I've got some. I just want to, when I come out into the jungle, I just want to try and get cut a few more big trees, just so I've got an ample supply of fuel for my furnace when I need it. Down. There we go. Okay. All right, so much for that axe. Okay, so Yeah, you see there are a few places I've cut down trees and they haven't regrown yet for various reasons. I think most of them being, hey, there's stuff in the way reasons. But yeah, so I've got this area here, right? There's this big freaking cliff. This jungle is a very hilly jungle. And I don't know if that's typical of jungles, but this one certainly is. Right, so I was thinking I could build something back this way. Right, because right over, see, there's the house. Well, the house is actually there. This is the sort of a lookout. I don't know. It's sort of a gazebo almost. But it would be kind of cool to build some stuff back in and around here. And then down, because there are cliffs and stuff going this way, maybe carve some stuff into the cliffs. There's just some cool underground areas here that would be interesting to build. I don't know, ruins perhaps, or I don't know. There's just all sorts of cool stuff that can happen. And I just don't know how I want it to go, really. That is the honest truth right there. I have no clue how I want this to go. So, yeah, I'll figure out something, but so yeah, but getting something out here maybe builds up into the jungle this way. I kind of like the idea of it over here, though. Just to, uh-oh. Okay. That was about to be bad, because it's sort of a long drop down that way. And it would sort of hurt my wee little knees. Yeah, but if I start building something back this way, and you look at this, it's all hills and cliffs and stuff like that, right? You can have some fun. So I'm definitely going to need 1,000 vines and stuff because I need, because I'm gonna have to make some mossy cobblestone and all that stuff. And sadly, I don't have a mossy cobblestone quarry. So, but mossy cobblestone, mossy stone brick, all that good stuff. And build out some form of ruins or something. And I don't quite know how I want that to work, but all right, so that's the plan anyway. All right, abuse the fact that flight is on. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going to have that, so I should take advantage of it while I can, which means probably working the jungle there a little bit. All right, so I'm definitely going to need another axe. And actually, the other thing I probably should do is take a quick trip down to the vault as well. Should take this hoe. Oh, that's right. I left those pressure plates. I was looking at, why the heck do I have pressure plates here? It's because I built them in preparation for the room and then didn't do anything about it. So, and then brought more and it was fine. Now, just a moment. I do need some oak planks because I want to throw a slab right there. Just to sort of finish up that little section of whatever that is there. Oh, what? Who's coming in my door? It turns out nobody's coming into it. I'm going out of it. So, yeah, that's definitely a thing. So, yeah, slap some stuff here in the junk drawer because I definitely do not need it right now, and I haven't sorted any of this. And some of it I probably won't sort, you know. All right. Got a whole row of barrels that I'm going to use for dirt. Okay, so before I head out into the jungle to figure out where I'm going to do things, I need some wheat, which I left over here. I'm going to have to explore more of this hill here soon. Now, you can find the pattern for this on YouTube. I just grabbed somebody's thing. The plan that he's got actually has a timer on it that allows you to see when the cows are ready to breed again, because it's like every 5 minutes, and it just spits out it basically just spits out some junk material like seeds on a pressure plate, and then when it despawns, then the cows are ready. Alright, so let's head to the vault. Okay, drop into my transporter room. Okay. And yeah, I added some notes here. So here's where these things go. Alright, so we'll just come this way. Now, I happen to have in my hot little hands 1, shulker boxes, but 2, also some, not a lot, but some like cracked stone and mossy cobblestone and things like that. So let's throw that in the box. Now, do I still have... I don't really have vines. I should... What's wrong box? This one. Bring some iron with me so I can make some shears. I will need some cobblestone, which I've got in plenty. Should also grab some smooth stone, which I have... Or, yeah, just regular stone, not smooth stone. Some regular stone, which I also have in plenty. So we'll drop that in the box here as well. Okay, now I used up most of my stone brick when I was working on the walls and stuff the other day. So that's where all that went. I'm going to bring a bunch of shears with me. I'm not going to need all of them right now, but okay. But I'm going to need some of them. Okay, so... Oops, that was the wrong one. The middle platform takes me back to the nerdy village. Or the nerdy city. Okay. Here we are. Alright, no, I don't need all of those. I really need to create like a toolbox or something. Because a tool chest seems too on the nose, right? Yes, it's my drinking problem again. It's the dripping right down my side. Okay, so let's go figure out where I want to start building all of this. Now, go ahead and close that too, because it's there and it doesn't need to be open. Hey, Nick, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. Oops, there. Can't walk through that door. Also, King, thank you for that follow as well. I hope you are also having a fabulous day. You are both full of awesome and amazingness this fine Saturday morning. That'll grow. So, all right. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to abuse flight. It's always sad when Mandolin turns this off because I like having it. Also, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on you. Okay, so over here somewhere is where I'm going to start this city. It's going to be here. It's going to be there. I didn't make an axe. I have a hoe. But a hoe is not an axe, turns out. So. Okay. Actually, I should probably put the hoe over here. In my happy jungle box. Well, just in case I have to replow my fields, right? Alright, so where to do this? It's going to be here somewhere. It's going to be where? I don't know. Over this way, not the door. Keep getting stuck on the vines that are on my house. Okay, so let's see. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. I can't see mine. I can't see mine. I can't see my neighbors. Which is probably a good thing given the overall problems in the world today. Alright, yes. Can't get out of the building that way. Which was by design. It's just annoying because I forgot. Now this is open because I had to get cows up through here. I'm going to leave it just in case I want to drag some other large animal that way. Okay, so let's see now. First, I do want to get some. I do need to get some vines. I also need to get some leaves. So I think what I'll do is I'll climb up to the top of this tree. Now I need jungle leaves for a couple of projects I'm working on. Okay, you know what? Oh yeah, that I was about to do something really dumb. Uh-oh. All right. Saved by flight. Well, I'll just fly. It's like, you know, why does Superman ever walk when he can fly? Right? Turns out, flying through a Kinko's to pick up your copies is a lot harder. You know, there just isn't that much space. Okay. That's all going to end up down on the ground. I'll pick it up down there. All right. Goodbye. Ow. Okay. Or it would have been an ow had I not had flight on. Flight on. Flight on. Okay. We'll just grab some happy vines. Apparently some grass, too, because, you know, you got to collect your grass clippings. The HOA gets really cranky. So I don't do that. I also don't have an HOA, so that's good, too. Yeah, I just mulch the clippings in because I don't want to go bagging that stuff up. I'm lazy. Plus, it returns some of the nutrients back into the ground, which is also better for the soil. So, all right. Grab some of this here. Okay. I don't really need more leaves there, but I do need, I said, more vines. The nice thing about vines, they grow back. In fact, what I should probably think about doing is, you know what? I have this option. Ta-da! I have power. I should not be trusted with this much power. Okay. Actually, what I was thinking is I should take some vines back to the shop. Okay, so this looks like the way to get around up there. Okay, cool. I'm just going to throw a couple of torches there just to remind myself of the way. As they said on one show somewhere or other, this is the way. I know it was The Mandalorian, but it sounds funnier if I don't know. Okay. The other thing I need to do out here, too, and maybe I'll do it as part of the ruins, that would be good, is set up a nether portal. If I do it as part of the ruins, I think that'll be cool. All right, so let's see. I do need some vines. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of these vines and just let's see. Do I want to go? I don't know if I'll go all the way over, but this way, and I don't want them to cover the door. Not that it will matter, but let's see. This way, you know, the vines will grow down the wall. Actually, if I just slap a torch up there. Or even better, if I put my clock there. Let's take that down. Okay. I needed a clock so that I knew what time it was. Because when I'm toiling away here in my workshop, I don't always remember to check the time. So, okay. So basically what I've done... Says, what have you done? Basically what I've done is created a vine wall. In fact, I think I'm going to move this bed. And the plan here is to have a nice spot. Yeah, let's slap it there. Where I can easily get more vines for construction without having to worry about going back out into the jungle. Now, I suppose that's an interesting thought, is that I think vines, do they drop when they're pushed by a piston? That would be interesting. And then I could potentially make a vine machine. Huh. That's a possibility. Hum. Yeah, I'll just slap a watcher on it and just let it go. That could be fun. I mean, this will be fun too, just because take that one. I mean, this will be fun too, because this will just look better. But it's not night yet. It's almost. You can see by the little clock on the wall. It's almost night. Okay, so what I have now is all sorts of mossy stuff and leaves. I don't need the leaves and stuff yet, but that will come. But first, let me drop down here, grab some of the grab some stone out of this furnace. I thought about putting scaffolding here. I saw a really cool setup where they just had a scaffolding as part of the floor, and then you just drop down. But there really isn't enough room here to do that, so that's not happening. But that's okay. All right, so let's do a couple of things. I will need some more cobblestone, but that's fine. I've got... Oh, I've got the wrong pickaxe is what I've got. Oh, give me the pickaxe that I can smash all the stuff with. And pound through these walls all day. Okay, right. Does it need to be that tall? Probably not. Do I care? No, also probably not. You know, sometimes you just make those decisions. Do I care enough about this? No, not really. All right, so let's grab some vines. And I want to make a couple of things. I'm going to make... Actually, that's surprisingly expensive, but I guess. So we'll make some mossy cobblestone. And then let's make some stone brick. And let's moss up as much of the rest of that as I can. Which actually isn't as much as you would expect, but some. Okay, so let's head back out. And let's go see what I can do out here. Now, the one drawback to this house is that the door is... It's okay when I'm coming in from the valley. It's a little bit inconvenient going out the other way, but it's all right. Okay, so let's meander back out this way. All right, so let's see if I want to start building... Oh, look at you being all glowy under there. He's wearing his special pajamas. All right, so let's see. I think what I want to do is let's start back here. If I cut this tree down, I'm going to have crazy amounts of stuff. I don't know, actually want to cut that tree down. Let's come back, because that's the other thing here is, where do I want to drop things so as to make it nice? All right, so, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take this tree. Oh, feel the lag when the tree gravity kicks in, man. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to meander up this way a little bit. And also, oops, actually, I want the white one. The white one, I've got some building stuff in, so put some of that in there for all the building. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to be building stuff with stuff. That's how it works. All right, take this tree out. Of course, gotta remember, take the saplings too. How's it going there, Zoomer? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of it with me. All right, let's take the sapling. Goodbye, sapling. All right. All right, so I'm going to take out definitely some of this. Take out this little shrub. It's a bush. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're doing all right. All right. I'm going to have so many leaves, which is good because I actually, back in the valley, I have a couple of places where I still need some jungle leaves. So this is definitely going to help with that. All right. Grab some of the vines and stuff for use later. Bush. I was going somewhere with that. I don't think I want to finish that thought. So, okay. I'm sure there's probably a valid reason why. Okay, so oops. So I'm going to clear some of this area out. This gives me some nice area here to build eventually. Take that out. Of course, here's the questions. How much of this tree is here? All right. You know, it's a funny thing about jungles. There are a lot of trees in them. You know, you'd think, how could that be possible? There'd be so many trees in the jungle. Well, that's how. Jungles just are like that. All right. I know, I'm Captain Obvious today, but, you know, some days you play the role you're given. All right. I don't really need more leaves, at least not at the moment, so I'm going to get them anyway. All right. Thank you for those sparks there, Zoom. All right. Because we've got the happy. All right, so this should be a reasonable area to start building some form of ruined something. Right? I'm not entirely sure what is going to be ruined, but something is definitely ruined. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know. Of course, now I'm trying to debate whether I actually want to build ruins here or push back into the jungle for them. But we'll go with this for now. And I want to start with, first let's set the shulker box down so I can get at the stuff that I need. Oh, thank you, Zoom. I certainly try a little bit. Certainly happy you're enjoying it for now. Also, thank you for that as well. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to start with a little bit of, I think I'm going to start with a little bit of mossy stone here. I'm going to run this way. Just run a little bit of mossy this way. Oh, and I've got some cracked stone here as well. Well, I've got that one. It's like, what are these? I've got some. I know I brought cracked stone. I know I did. I just put it in the other box. There it is. Cracked stone brick. I knew I'd find it eventually. It's that whole, hey, I can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to run a little bit of stuff this way. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just start here by framing this building here a little bit. I'll go through and reshape it, but for now I'm just going to work with the land just a little bit. I also want to find a good spot to slap my beacon, but which is not a euphemism for anything, in fact. All right, so this is going to be a little bit weird shape, but that's all right. Okay, let's del home hive, set home p. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is I also should move my jungle spot here. So del home j, set home j. Okay. Right. So we'll just beam in here a little bit, and here we go. All right, so home P. All right, so now I've got this going here. So I'm going to run some. Uh-oh, creeper, back off. I mean, you're not going to do anything because you've been defanged, but still. Uh-oh. One of these days, I'll actually click on the right thing and... All right. Awesome. Okay. I don't need the grass. I can mow the lawn, and I will. Turns out, roast chicken, awesome as a lawnmower. Okay? If your lawnmower stops working, just grab some roast chicken. It'll be fine. If your mother or spouse or significant other of some other sort asks you what you're doing, just say, I'm fully aware that I'm using a roast chicken, and I believe roast chicken is, in fact, one of the best tools for mowing lawns. And if you're lucky, and the love of your life does not commit you, or deeply encourage you to seek counseling of some sort or other, then hang on to them. Okay, so drop off some of that and that. Give me some shears so I can. Sorry, I was going to go cut beers? That's just wrong. You don't cut beer. I don't know. I don't drink this stuff, so I'm assuming you don't have to cut it first. I mean, maybe if it's like a Guinness or something that's really thick. All right, so that's going to go that way. Grab some of that. And then we'll go 3 this way. 1, 2. I have no idea what shape this is actually taking. It's turning sort of ovular. Is ovular a word? It is now. Okay. So just take out these lovely bushes. And do I need the leaves? No. Am I going to get them anyway? Yep, absolutely. Okay, so, just drop all of the stuff in the appropriate box and move on. Now, that's the other side of this, is that I've got there's oak trees and there's jungle trees and all sorts of good stuff. So, okay, so that goes 3 and then 4, and then we'll see how it goes. Now, one of the things that's going to happen here is I will be replanting some trees around part of this just as a, just, you know, because it's part of the plan. Okay. Because I do want this to be somewhat... Okay. Somewhat surrounded by trees and hidden by the jungle. Okay, so 4. No, I only did 2 more, but I started coming back in. All right. I'll, again, take advantage of that while I've got it. Definitely save myself some iron. You know, some unbreaking shears would be helpful too, probably, but... Okay. Okay, so how are we doing? We got the stuff. Grab the vines. That's why I'm cutting them in the first place. Give me some vines so that I make climbs. And plural words are wrong. Man, I've been studying Spanish, okay? Which has been its own breed of fun. To, you know, I highly recommend if you haven't taken the time to spend a little bit of it learning a foreign language. That can be really cool. Okay. But that's one of those weird things I'm occasionally having problems with. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I have to plural this in this situation because it's just one of those situations. Okay. Okay, so I think what I've got now is the beginnings of some form of sort of rounded building. This is going to be the start of it. And now you can see as it's sort of, you know, flowing down the mountain here. All right, so actually before I do that, let's drop a torch here in a couple of places just to keep things a little bit safer and stuff. Right, now here's the other question. Do I want this, whatever this is, do I want it to look out? Oh, look, an ocelot. Nice. Now, you can tame ocelots, but they don't become cats anymore. They just stay ocelots. Okay, so... to what do I owe the pleasure of watching the ocelot run? Yeah, no, I think this will be good. I think I might replant a couple of trees here, but I think for the most part, that's okay. So let's go ahead and dig this down here just a bit. All right, the plan here, such as it is, as much as I plan anything, is it's one of the reasons I like working with the natural contours of wherever it is I'm building, is it gives me interesting challenges and stuff to how do I want to build this? How do I want to make it work? How do I want to sneeze? That type of thing. Because sneezing is definitely a thing I do a lot of in the spring. Not by choice, mind you. Because believe me, if I had a choice, I would not be sneezing my nose out every spring. It gets really old really fast. Okay, now, you'll notice again, this is sort of a weird egg shape, which is fine, honestly. Can deal with that. Okay, so just take those out that way. Because, you know, I can. Wow, I totally swapped the wrong tools at some point in my life. Okay. All right, now, of course, the other question is, hey, is this building going to have an entrance? And I think the answer to that is yes. And I think that entrance is going to be over here, where this pig is. Will that be the best place for it? Yeah. Well, it beats having it on the side of the cliff, right? So. Okay. Getting some progress made here as I dig all of this stuff out. So one of the things I'm going to do here, too, is once I get this in, I'm going to replace the floor with dirt and grass, okay? Because what I want to do once I get that in place is I want to have the sort of dirt floor. I'm going to combine it with something else, some form of wood, I'm sure. And just like the jungle is taking over the building, right? Oops. K is not... I can type, I think. I think I can type. I think I can type. I think I can type. It turns out I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can. Oh, while I'm here, I need to head back this way. Yeah. And feed my cows. Well, it's not as if they're going to starve without me. Cows being the somewhat independent critters that they are. But, you know, I do want to have lots and lots of cows. Okay, come on. Get y'all. I think I got them all. All right. It was kind of nice getting that little bit of experience. But, okay. Now, I don't know how many cows I've got in there because I haven't been counting. Because a pun that bad just has to happen, I guess. All right. Slap some dirt. Keep some of that. Because, you know, it's nice to have it. All right. Yeah, why not? All right. Let's go back out to this place. And going to build some more. Just, especially with the flying shulker box, that just makes things extra special. Okay. Okay, so what I need to do here is let's grab some of the crack. Dude. I suppose this is the problem with choosing to not light up the area is occasionally the neighbors are going to come to visit. And the zombies are particularly bad about social distancing. Okay. They really are. You would think that maybe they would do better, but the reality is they're not going to. Which, you know, it's definitely a sad commentary on the zombies' way of life, really. Yeah. So take out some of this dirt. Now, again, I'm not entirely sure how this is all going to shape out. I'm definitely going to end up with a little bit of mossy in places, some cracked stone, probably some cobblestone where it's really ruined, you know. But you know, oops, that's the wrong place for sure. Oops, you know, hammers. Hammers are a thing. I've learned that I can in fact hammer on things. And sometimes I can even place things in the right spot. I know it's strange for those of you who are new and think that maybe putting things in the right spot is a weird and heretical approach. There we go. Yes, I am a heretic. No, it's just weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna. What I should do, actually, is a couple of these spots is drop in some cobble. Not Kabul. That's different. Kabul is a city out there in another part of the world, but whose name I am strangely blanking on because you know geography and I have never exactly been best of friends. But sometimes, you know, we get together for a few laughs. That one is definitely in the wrong place. Okay. Now, as this building grows up, that way. I'm going to do some other stuff, but okay, let's go and move this torch. You know, I'll put in some places for ladders and things. First thing I want to do, though, before I do that, is I do want to take all of this stone out. So that I can replace it with dirt. Because I want the grass to cover this, the floor of this ruin. Okay. All right. I have in fact some dirt, which is helpful when I'm planning on. Wow. This is a laggy area. Yeah, with all of the trees and stuff, I'm honestly a little surprised. But that's all right. But yeah, I wouldn't expect it to lag this hard, but wow. I'm just building in the jungle. This isn't that big a deal. Apparently it is. Just enough to drop a couple of frames, you know, here and there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this area. These 3 blocks are going to become the door. Now, what that looks like, I have no idea yet, but I should probably start with that, though. Start from the door and then work my way up and around. Man, I am already out of water. That's kind of surprising. Usually it takes me a couple of hours. Okay. Well, then. Oh, there are my shears. It's like, I know I've got shears here somewhere. clean them off, clean these vines out for a minute. And if I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff with mossy stone, I kind of need the vines. I don't exactly need the grass, but I definitely need the vines. I mean, I know Vine went out of business years ago, but still. Or was killed off. Vine was a Twitter thing. And took TikTok to figure out how to do it in some way that actually works, I guess. I don't know. Huh. Maybe I hit fly. I don't know. Okay, now I'm just cutting vines. All right. So, let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's take some stuff here. Well, that was not at all what I had in mind. I mean, sure, I could throw that across the floor, but I'm not entirely sure I understand the purpose of doing so. Also, you know, bring that down here. Okay. So I saw the sheep's feet. It's like, what is that? Oh, it's a sheep. I think what I want to do is I'm going to sort of a, I don't know, sort of a cracked thing. This is sort of falling apart here a little bit. Hello, sheep. I mean, you're definitely a sheep. I recognize the wool from pictures on the internet. Oops, that's not where that goes. No, it is not. Oh, it is getting dark. All right. Doing that now. So let's go take a quick nap. Also, I should, you know, feed the cows again. Just at the end of each day, if I come over here and feed the cows, it should be good. So we've got 15. It's gonna help me count too. Because it's really hard to count when they're all like that, right? Okay, so looks like I've got 15 plus, I've got a few. That's just, a few is a good number. We'll go with a few, right? Speaking of which, how's the farm doing? The farm is doing okay. Let's go ahead and flush it. And not that I'm in dire need of wheat, but it will help as I build out the cows here and try to make this work. I should also call out, just because Riley was nice enough to post that in the chat, Riley being the Music Free Bot, that I am raising money today for COVID-19 relief efforts through direct relief stuff. What they're doing is they're trying to raise money to provide protective equipment for doctors and healthcare workers around the world. So if you can help, that is awesome. There's a link. Obviously, it just dropped into the chat. Wrong box. Wrong finger. Yeah, so they're doing all sorts of great stuff. Because masks are in sort of a short supply, and while we still have to depend on the manufacturing to actually make the things, which is not bad. It's just the way of the world. Somebody has to actually make them. But direct relief is helping to buy them as they become available, and make them and send them to hospitals and healthcare workers around the world. So if you can help with that, you can go to bit.ly. That's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. That's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19, or hit that link that dropped into the chat. P for project, and that would be great. You know, I looked out here and I saw a pig, and thought for a minute, I didn't realize I had villagers out here, and then I realized it's probably somewhat insulting to said villagers, but it's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do some artistic type broken things here. I should probably grab a crafting table. Actually, I think I already have one here. I do, in fact, have a crafting table, which is why I carry it around in the shulker box. All right. I didn't need to bring the wheat with me. That was dumb. Okay, so let's bring some cobblestone. And what I'm going to do here is take this dirt, just drop it right there so I have something to target against. Okay. No, actually, I take that back. I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go up this way. And, right, so that's cracked. And I think, let's come up here with some, I think some regular smooth stone. That way. And let's do I have some, I don't think I do. There's the box. Okay. Ooh, I do have some mossy stairs. I think I'll wait on that, though. Let's go ahead and craft some regular stone brick stairs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that there. And then I'm going to take some... Let's see. What if I take some cobblestone? Some cobblestone slabs might be good here. Let's grab some stone to build this fun home. No, it's one of those things where I kind of wish I could I could stack two different types of materials on top of each other. That would be really nice, but yeah, I don't like that. That's a crafting table. This is a box. Okay. You know, I've been playing Minecraft for a while now. You'd think I'd be able to tell the difference, but not today, apparently. Okay. So this is sort of cracked and crumbling and falling. Let's take a little bit of some cobblestone there. All right, now the next question is, what is this supposed to look like? Right? If this were still in its glory, still fully built up, what would this look like? And the short answer is I'm not entirely sure. I think that's going to be a regular block, and that's going to be a regular block. That side over here by these trees is crumbling a little bit more than the rest. And I think what I need to do too, aside from the fact I'm running out of inventory space, excuse me, grab some of this cobblestone wall, which I think is going to look... It's going to look okay in some places and stuff anyway. What? Let's see. Now, this portion of the wall here, oops, all up this way, is sort of hard to do too much in the way of embedded things, like embedded wall, because there just isn't enough of it. But it's all right. Let's just finish getting the wall in place. And then once the wall is there, then I can go through and see a little bit more about decorations and how all of that's going to work. Make sense? Sure it does. Let's go ahead and just crumble that wall a little bit more. Oh, let's do the same here. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to take that out. Let's slap some cobblestone there like that, and then some cracked stone up like that. Okay. Cool. So this is, let's call this the first floor. Okay. Oh, man. So we'll call this the first floor. Got some stuff here, but it's definitely showing its age here just a little bit. What I should also do is get some regular andesite for a few of these places too. I think that will make some things look pretty nice. All right. So now, if this is the first floor, because I think this will be a 2-story building of some sort. All right. So I'm going to use jungle wood because, hey, I'm in the jungle and it actually makes some sense to do so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some slabs here. Now, I've got all of this extra dirt and stuff that I put down. I'm going to take out part of it just in places. Continue to let the grass grow here. But what I want to do is I'm going to put in some floor as if there had been floor here in the past. Okay. But it's now slowly being taken over by, oops, that's not right. Slowly being taken over by whatever else happens here. Okay. So we've got all of this. We've got some. I'll just pull a little bit of floor this way, I think. And I am suddenly out of stuff. That's okay. Let me go around here. Where else do I want to plant some jungle wood? Yeah, I think I'll go this way. And then there are a few other places where I'm going to have some form of ladder or stairs or something. I don't quite know how that's going to work, but there'll be something. Okay. Yeah, so this grass is just slowly... In fact, I'll take that out too. Make that... The floor is disintegrating. It's becoming grass and stuff. So, okay. I don't think I have jungle logs with me. That's fine. All right. Sweet. Now, I happen to have a whole bunch of logs, so that will definitely help. Actually, let's take about half this stack. Do that. Now, I also want to get some planks, which I have to be at the crafting table for. Give me some planks. They don't go clank. There we go. So what I'm going to do with the planks is it's going to be especially nice on the second floor. Now, for stairs, I don't know what I'm going to do for stairs yet. Oh, it is just about bedtime, which means go feed some more cows. Once I have enough of them, I'll open that trap door, and then when I breed them, the babies will fall into the bottom area there. There we go. We got you all. Yeah. Almost. Oh yeah. Now they're starting to. They're starting to take damage from overcrowding. That is the sign. Okay. So drop one. Let's go see if there are any more. One. Okay, I think I've got them all. Almost. Apparently I had one more. Okay, cool. So now, once those all grow up, yeah, I'll need to feed some more with it closed. Once they all grow up, then I can just leave this open all the time. And see, when these guys grow up, then I hit this little button, and we have barbecue. Gotta love some barbecue. And then all their happy drops will drop in there. That'll be great. That's wrong. I know it's... You might think that looked right just based on its position, but no, it is in fact wrong. Really? Okay. So we'll just let the composter do its thing. which is nice, you know? Get some bone meal on occasion. Do some good stuff. I may do some things with bone blocks and other fun and exciting things, but... Okay, so bed. Bed. I couldn't go to bed. So, let's see now. We got... I'll go and take these logs with me. Oh, I didn't realize the vines would go through the item frame. Huh. All right, well, the more you know. I kind of thought that would stop there, but... All right, well, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's jump back to the project. Okay. So, let's grab some of these very fine jungle planks. Okay, we've got a good section of floor here that survived, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that bone meal, once this grass all grows in, and I'm going to just slap it down and just watch as this grows and I get flowers and grass and ferns and all sorts of good stuff coming up here through all of this. Right, and the idea is to make it look as if, I said, it's crumbling. So the floor is starting to deteriorate. You're getting gaps and things. What I'm going to do is just run the... I'm going to start by running this floor this way. Now, I do need some form of stairs. Okay, I have an axe. I'm not using it, but I have one. Okay, and I think maybe I'll do the stairs here in the back, and let's... Yeah, actually, let's use some stone brick. I'm going to grab a little bit of some mossy stone brick, too. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it this way. Right, so this is the back wall, which is fine. So that's not how that's supposed to work at all. No, I want you to go sideways. Right. And this is going to go drop one here. Let's take a cracked stone that way. All right, forget this. I have an axe, and I know how to use it. Will I? That is a question for the ages, but I have one. Okay. So I need to take one more block out. And let's drop in some cobblestone there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of, take this out. A little bit of other stuff back here. So I think I'm going to put some cobble there. And let's take some cracked stone, put some cracked stone there. I'm going to put a cobblestone stair right over here. But let's take the cobble. That goes that way. Right. So again, there are definitely some cracks happening in the walls here. Okay. It's occasionally we're missing some bricks. It's sort of crumbling. And all right. Okay, so yeah, if I could do cracked stone brick stairs, that would be awesome. I can't, so I'll just have to deal with what I've got. And I think what I want to do is under the stairs here, I'm going to put a little bit more of the jungle planks. With the idea that, hey, it's a little bit more protected. So the floor is in a little bit better shape there. Okay. That sound reasonable? Sure, why not? Okay, so that's starting to grow in nicely. All right, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some jungle slabs. I should also probably make some jungle wood stairs as well. Let's meander back this way. Some jungle wood stairs. Oh, give me some stairs that don't look so bare. All right, now what I'm going to do with some of these is I'm actually going to drop them in a little bit. So there's some gaps in the floor, right? Where it's just sort of isn't quite all there, right? It's part of the floor started to crumble. Right, so it's gonna be kind of there and kind of okay, but yeah, maybe not. Okay, so just all right. So let's get the floor in here, and I'll worry a little bit more about how things are working or not working and that type of thing as they go through. Now, I kind of wish I could do like that, so I'm going to leave it. I'll leave that too. I kind of wish I could do something like charred. There you go. Some charred stone or charred wood, but I can't. That's not a block that exists. Ooh, what might be good here too would be to take some oak. The oak might be the wrong. I mean, it's definitely a different color, obviously, but you get some places here where where the floor has been discolored by age and all that type of stuff. So go with that. I think I need a plank or something there. So I'm just going to. Oh yeah, that'll be good. That'll be excellent. So we'll just drop in a few of these different colored blocks. Right. So you've got an idea sort of what my thought process is as I'm going through this. Right. It's ruined. It's falling apart. It's definitely had better days. But it's still here. Okay, excuse me just a moment. I really need to make a point to go get some more water, but I haven't. Okay, so this is going to come this way. Let's actually slap some of the oak right there. I'm going to have to cut down some more trees. So there's the disadvantage of using oak or using planks instead of slabs. Is you do get a little bit of weirdness with, or not just weirdness, it just uses more blocks. Place the block, don't dig it out. All right, so we'll just run some stuff right across there. Okay, so you kind of get an idea of how this is starting to work here. Let's go up top and take a look. Definitely have some places where, I've got some holes and the floor is just not quite what it should be. It's starting to fall in some places, starting to rot out. Let's see. I think there is going to be good. Okay. All right. So is this? Go ahead and just slap some torches here to keep it monster free for the moment. Okay, so I think. Oh, I have in my. I think in my little red box right here. I do have some raw cod. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. You can't see me because you're hiding behind the fern. I have fish. It's good fish. Do you like it? Uh-oh. Well, all right. Now I'm stuck. All right. Just hop up here. Oh, yeah. All the stuck. Okay. Fine. I'm stuck in the trees. All right, where'd that ocelot go? Here we go. See, I've got delicious fish. Fresh fish. I mean, yes, it's been sitting in a box for months, but, you never know to taste it. All right, fine. Let's drop in here. Yeah, see, those cows have all grown up, which is awesome. All right. So I'm going to go one more round here of not dropping the babies to their death. Okay. And that should just about take care of it. I think I've got most of them. Okay. Great. And And now, right, you can see some of these ones, they've grown up. There's still some babies in there, but, right, and it just cooks. And now I've got leather and steak. So, you know, nice, tasty little morsels. Yep, so I'll wait for those to grow up. And after that, I'll open the trap door. And it'll start letting the cows, the baby cows will fall anytime I feed them now. So that is the plan. Okay. So let's get some logs of the jungle wood style. Because rhyming is hard. What? Monsters nearby? Well, that's just silliness. Okay. Now I'm not scared necessarily, just annoyed. Where the heck are the monsters and why can't... Alright, fine. I'm going to have to explore the innards of this, this mesa. Okay, so that worked. See, that worked. You know, first you don't succeed, cheat, right? Isn't that how that works? No, don't do that. Cheating is bad. Cheat not, for you do not wish to be cheated. All right, so let's take... I'm going to take some more of these... some more of this oak, actually. Slab this up, and I want to take... Yeah, go and do that, because I want to make a few more jungle stairs, which are... Welcome to the jungle. We get to make stairs. Alright. See, you know... And I think what I'll do here, too, is... put some upside down stairs here, but of different varieties and things, just to give that a little bit more of a thing. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the oak here. Let's see. And a little bit more of the jungle wood as well, I think. What I'm going to do, let's bring some jungle. And then some more of the oak this way. And the oak... Oops, that's not right. No! No, it's not right. And I'm just going to run some oak. Oops, that wasn't oak. That was jungle wood. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just run some oak sort of around this a little bit. Go ahead and make that... Because what I want to do is... Let's see. Oh, do I have some oak stairs? I don't. That's fine. I can make more. I have the technology. That'll be good. So, just want to slap a few stairs around here just to make this sort of collapsible, or it looks like it's all rotting, and you can see sort of the roof is it's not in pristine condition, shall we say. Okay. But there are going to be a few places that are. Right? So, you know, we got ourselves some okayness going on here. Yeah, that's nice right there. All right, let's... Okay, so the roof is definitely having its issues. Or, you know, this floor up here. And I want to come up this way because it's looks kind of mostly okay up here. So I'm gonna. Oops, that's wrong. I'm gonna put some stairs there because the stairs are gonna look great. Right, we're just gonna take a little bit of stair that way. Now let's take some oak. I'm just gonna slap some a little bit this way. Let's take out this block. I'm gonna replace that with a stairs block. Okay, put some jungle stairs right there. Okay, and definitely having some spots where there are holes is a good thing. Because, you know, it's the floor is rotting away, which is the whole point, right? It's ruins. The wood is giving up. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to take some cobblestone wall, I think. Yeah, I want to take some cobblestone wall and probably I'm going to take some stone brick wall as well. Do I want to... I don't know if I want to... Maybe I'll just leave that. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put in some stairs or something there. But I think I'll leave that. Alright, so let's get some stone brick wall as well. Okay, oops, that's not how I wanted that to go at all. Nope, nope, nope. I don't need the shears for now, so I can go there. So what I want to do is I want to come around this whole area. And I've done this in a couple of builds before where I use sort of the... kind of use the wall as sort of an accenty type dealy bob. Come on, up and over and down. But I just want to run it around the outside, so... Ooh, I've got a little bit of mossy. It's not there. Do I still have some mossy? Oops, that wasn't good. Alright, so let's grab some mossy stone brick wall as well. I suppose I'm going to have to head back into the house to craft a few more things, but let's take some cobblestone right here and some... Do I not have any more regular stone brick? I am out of the regular stone brick. Well, that's easily solved. Eventually. There it is. Okay. So there, we've got this nice thing. I'm going to, again, running some of these fences and walls and things around the outside. And yes, I am coming out beyond the wall as this wraps around here. Sort of like that. Okay. The idea being that it sticks out. Now, I didn't come around the front here, as that's the door. I'm kind of thinking I want to do something a little bit special there. But okay, now I'm gonna just leave a gap here because the wall's broken, right? That makes sense. At least that's the story. That's how this building works. Okay. So now let's go ahead and run. Okay, so you can see that I'm sort of hanging out here. And what I'm going to do I think is I'm going to take end rods and hang end rods from the bottom of these. Okay. I think that would look fun. All right, so let's go ahead and take out some of this. And since I still have the mossy, that can go there. Up, up, and away. All right. Fine. Okay. Stop flying. Flying is fun, but definitely not on the list of things that need to be doing right this second. Okay. So I do need to take out these right here. Let's go ahead and put in some wall. And again, this is coming around this way, so I'm going to go ahead and put this... Oops. No. Actually, leaving the stairs there might have been okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out. All right, because that's the inside of that thing right there. Yeah, it is. Got ourselves some wall going. It's a wall that wall stuff goes in. Yeah, okay, that could be fine. Sweet. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna take this out for just a minute because I need to. Well, it's not strictly necessary here. I do want to put the wall in place over here, just to make sure it's there. Really, it's nothing too. It's not going to be visible, really. So why am I doing it? I don't know. No, actually, part of it is just because I need to have it there. I need to be able to see it there as we go across. And okay, so let's grab all of these things back there. And the other reason is that if I decide to, maybe tear out some of this floor, actually, that would be really good. Let's take some of this stairs right here. And I want to tear out a little bit of this right here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to just fly for a minute, just so I can jump up here. And I'm going to put in a little bit of staircase. So, there's still a hole here. And it's definitely this temple has seen better days. Right? All right, so let's jump back to jungle base. And, well, let's see. I want to throw some stuff in the junk drawer. It happens. Sometimes you just need to take advantage of the junk drawer. All right. I'm going to take a quick break to refill my water and all of that good stuff. Refill my water, go to the bathroom. So I will be back in just a moment. Okay, let's bring this back. Put my glasses back on so I can see the chat. That's always fun. Okay, there we go. Sleeping the night away. Sleeping the night away. All right, so let's come check on the cows. I think the cows are all not quite all fully grown, but they're definitely getting there. Go ahead and cook these ones, though. Oh yeah, that's so nice. I'm gonna be living off steak and leather. Now eating the leather, yeah, perhaps not so good. Now what you could do, I have a looting sword, so I could just slice through them right here. And get better drops and stuff, but we'll go with it. Just so you can still see some baby cow faces peeking out there. So just wanna wait for them to all grow up. And then I'll kill them all. Kill them all. Yes. All cows must die, right? Is that how that works? Yeah. Oops. Forgot to turn on the water. Gotta turn the water on so that they bounce up here. Okay. I think I'm getting them all. Yeah, you see they're starting to do the thing. All right. Great. Drops them. So I think, yeah, they're starting to crush it in there a little bit. So I'll come back. When I come back, some of them will be dead, and that's okay. And then I'll open up the door, and when I feed them, then the babies will drop, and the machine will be fully ready to go. Now I want to come in here, grab some vines, and let's vine up some. Got some viney cobblestone. Let's vine up all of the stone brick that I have. Let's vine up a little bit more of the cobblestone. And while I'm here, take advantage of this because makes stairs a little cheaper. Right? Because it's 1 stair per block and not 4 stairs per 6. So that's really nice. I'm just gonna come make a few more of these as well. Okay. So if I could do vined cracked stone, I would be very happy, but I can't, so I'll just have to do it this way. Just want to take a quick peek, make sure nothing is spawning in here where they shouldn't be. I mean, they shouldn't be, but that's the whole point. They should not be doing that, so. Okay, I do need to get some more stone, which I happen to have in this fine box right here where all the fine boxes are sold. That way I can make some stone brick. Well, that was a distinct disappointment. All right. Now I should also think about doing some chiseled stone as well. That'll come later. All right, for now, let's just... Okay. Oh, I do need my cracked and a little bit of the viney. I was about to say veiny. That's not quite the word I'm looking for. No, that one's going to be broken. In fact, actually, let's take a stair here. And do I... Yeah, I'll take a slab as well. Drop a slab right there. Okay. Yeah, cobblestone slab on top of that block might be good too, but we'll go with that. All right, so coming back over here now, continue with the with some of this, and I think go ahead and slap a stair there, and right, because it's too tall, this part of the tree actually needs to go away anyway. Give me some shears. That's... You know, I don't know how many times I sing that, but I'm still wanting to rhyme it with beer, and that is not at all what I have in mind. Yeah. Beer is never high on my list to begin with, but really... Well, actually, this could be fun. So let's come around this way. And okay, I fly for a minute. I fly for a minute. Oh, this I need a block here. Because again, it hangs out over the gaps where the wall changes. That's the style. And oh man, if anybody knows style, it's me. I am all the style all the time. I reek of style, or perhaps just reek. Also, perhaps I should stop looking at myself. Let's go to the gameplay. 404 gameplay not found. There we go. So I'm telling you all this stuff. You can't see it. Fortunately, you know, it's all right. Okay, let's take some cracks. Let's take some cobble. Let's take some cobblestone stairs there. You know, it's nice, you know, to look over at the gameplay once in a while and see, oh, look, what's happening on screen or not happening on screen, as the case may be. So what's happening on the stream? Well, today, a guy just told us about how he was playing Minecraft. We didn't actually get to see it, but it sounded really good. I'm going to put that there like that. That's great. All right, hang on. Is that... Yeah, no, that's... Actually, that is wrong. Is it wrong? Do I want it to be wrong? Do I want it to be right? Those are sometimes the questions you have to ask yourself. I possibly just made a mistake. Do I want it to be a mistake, or do I want to be okay with it? All right, so let's see now. I think I went with it all the way around, so I'll go with that. I can go for that. Oh, I can go for that. I don't know what song that was trying to be, but we'll just pretend it was something cool. Because again, king of cool right here. All cool style that you could ever want right here. I don't know if any of you have seen the old movie American Graffiti. American Graffiti was George Lucas. It was the thing he did before Star Wars. It's like, wait, George Lucas did something other than Star Wars? Yes, he did. He did indeed do something other than Star Wars, and it was American Graffiti. And there's a character you hear about a lot in the show named Wolfman Jack. Now, Wolfman Jack is a DJ. He's the hottest DJ, and as you've got these basically these high school kids. They're out there just trying to figure out what's going on in their lives during this last little bit of sort of this last weekend in summer, or at least because they're starting to look at they're going to college. They're so they've got those plans happening. They're not going to see each other much after this, and just sort of what's going on in their lives. And yes, so playing in the background is the radio station, and the DJ at the radio station is Wolfman Jack, and he's got this sort of hip cat voice where he's telling you the weather report. It's 1,000 degrees out there. How y'all doing out there, out in the valley? So he's got that going on, which is fun. And it's the dream of one of the characters to meet Wolfman Jack. So as they're all sort of meandering out through the rest of the thing, they eventually stop at the radio station. And Richard Dreyfuss, I mean, that's how old this was. It's Richard Dreyfuss, Ron Howard, Harrison Ford, again in his pre-Star Wars day, right? And I forgot who else was in it, but a fairly substantial cast by today's standards is looking at it. Yeah, a bunch of those little ones. Wait for them to grow up. But as he walks in and there's the DJ. He says, "Oh, I was looking for Wolfman Jack." And the guy's it is your pretty bland, generic white guy who's just sitting there. Says, "Man, I just play the tapes. I don't know who he is. They send me these cassette tapes." And he puts one in, and it's Wolfman Jack. He's introducing the greatest song by whatever group he's playing the music by. And I said, okay, whatever. Man, I really wanted to meet him, that type of thing. And as he walks out the door, he looks back, and in the booth, there's that plain, boring white guy who's just talk normal, play the cassettes. And now he's back with Wolfman Jack, and he's introducing the next hot song. Right, so it's fun. It's definitely worth a watch once in a while, and it's got a great soundtrack. I mean, if you want all of the great songs of the 50s or whatever, that definitely has most of them. So highly recommend it just for stuff. I think what I want to do, especially since I just carved out a bunch of these. Let's drop some stairs there. Because, the floor is all rotted away here. It's definitely having a time. Oh, I can't pick it up because I do not have the space in the inventory. Well, it's okay. Just do something. How do I want to do stairs here? Or do I want to do... I think what I'm going to do is an oak slab right there. Okay, so the floor is definitely collapsing. I don't know if... I could put an actual hole there, but we'll go with that. All right. So the floor is definitely starting to discolor. And I happen to know that it's jungle wood that is turning into oak. But you actually look at it this way, and it almost looks like the jungle wood is the discolored, and the oak is the normal. But I'll go with that. So, all right. Anyway, let's hop up here now. Got another floor's worth of stuff happening here. And let's see. Let's come grab the all the mighty blocks. And do I still have? Actually, I might have finished up the cracked stone. I might have. So yeah, or put it away. That's a thing that happens too, right? Let's go and put the stairs in there for now. Grab some of this, some of the cracked stone, some regular stone. Let's turn that into stone brick as well. All right. Okay, so we've got ourselves. That's 1, 2, 3 that way. I'm gonna take a stone stair here because what I've said, it's just sort of crumbling a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it this way. So, move the axe, because the axe is definitely not as helpful for building with. All right, let's... Same with the shears. Again, shears are great, not ideal for the building as much, Or give me some stairs. I wish I had hairs that were not turning the gray. It's just how it goes. And I blow my nose because the pollen won't go away. Yeah, let's take okay, and now I'm gonna just, this is just sort of crumbled up that way. Okay, and let's do, yeah, slap another stair there, and then because there's supposed to be a thing there. I've got sort of a crumble, so that'll go in there like that. Now let's go ahead and yeah. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. Okay, cool. Right, so this section of the tower is definitely worse than the rest. Okay, back here we're doing okay, other than a couple of cracked bricks, maybe a little bit of moss on some of it. This side is doing a little bit better. Maybe it gets a little more sun. Maybe it's or a little less sun. The wind doesn't blow as hard over here. Something along those lines. Make your own story. All right. Let's see now. I've got some stuff in the way. Oh, but this is going to be good too. So let's take a little bit of mossy cobblestone there. Hey, Mythic. Welcome, and thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Hope your day is going well. Do I have some regular cobblestone? I don't have cobblestone stairs. Did I put them in the box? No. Oh, but some cobblestone slabs will be good here too. So let's make some happy things. And said grab a little bit of cobblestone. Okay. So this is going to be good. Basically, what will have happened here, so take advantage of flight for the brief moment that I have it, is that grab the stairs, is basically the the tree has sort of pushed its way through the wall here, and it's sort of crumbling and such. Okay. And I think I'll do the same thing here. I think I'll just leave the leaves sort of breaking through. I might eventually kick through some of that and put a little bit more building there, but like I'm going to take right through here a little bit. What I'm going to do is let's take a little bit of, that's mossy stone. Do I need regular stone brick. Regular stone brick. Do I have you? No. I don't. But that's okay. Somewhere that'll work. Okie dokie. Now today we are building more of the wall. Okay. Just a little bit of a boost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some mossy there. I'm going to take some stone brick stairs. I'm going to put them like that. And let's take a little bit of cobble. And it's going to come in just a hop and a skip and a jump this way. And I said again, this is one of those times where I wish I had regular stone brick. All right. Or some cracked stone brick stairs. Sadly, such things are not... don't exist in Minecraft today. It would be nice if they did, but... Alright, so that's going to sort of go around that way. And then what I think I need to do is get some glass. Or a little bit of something here. However this door is going to work. I haven't figured that out yet. Obviously, I've kind of put that off. Okay, so next thing that's going to happen up here. Just fly for a moment. But I'll run, I think, the top around. And maybe what I'll do is I'll put the pyramid for the beacon here in this crumbling ruin of a temple or something. And that will be there. So let's just come take a look a little bit here on the outside, right? It's here. You can kind of see it's crumbling away. I think what I should do is take some of this and some of the mossy stone brick as well. And I'm going to just go ahead and run this across here like this. Put some mossy there. And then this will come across like that. All right, cool. All right, so let's jump back into my sweet, sweet jungle home. Check on the cows, see how they're... I want to wait for the cows that are there to grow up before I then open the gate and let them go. Looks like they're good, so... Open that. No babies falling out, so that's a good sign. So now the machine starts to work. All right, so you come up here, flood it. Okay, just cows are going to breed here a little bit. Now you can see some of them are starting to choke out, and that's okay. This will set the machine basically to whatever equilibrium is. Okay. Cool. So it'll be 20-something cows, honestly. It's like 24, maybe. Okay. Now, and you can see I've got now a bunch of baby cows down here in the hopper. All right. When they grow up, they are in for a hot, flaming death. There will be flaming cow. Yeah, see, let's killed a few of the adult cows. Hence the raw beef. I need to pick up some raw beef. I need some burger. I need to make some tasty, tasty hamburger. Okay. So grab a nap and then go see what I need to finish up on this. Ooh, the other thing I should look at is how big. Let me jump back to my main area here, because I need to count out how big this the base of this is going to be. Yeah, I'll go this way. It's fine. I think I killed one too many villagers. I only have one villager here instead of two, so they're not, you know. Oh, I did have a second one. I left the mason alive. Okay, so how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 9, huh? Great. Great. So it's a 9 by 9 square. So let's meander back here where I have a little bit of emerald. And oops. Where did I drop? Oh, there it is. That's a furnace. Turns out furnaces not the same as emeralds. Yeah, I need to take a moment. Excuse me a minute. I must put some things back. Free up a little bit of inventory space here anyway. Okay. Yeah, I've been trading with the villagers a little bit. Getting some emeralds going. Okay, so that's not going to be enough. I think it's like 100 or something emeralds that you need. But it will be a start, right? And honestly, you gotta have a start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Take a moment. Always start somewhere. Okay, so oops, falling down. So I think for the roof here, let me go ahead and grab some dirt for the moment. I want to block out where these emeralds are going to go, because I'll put the pyramid here, a beacon on top. Right, it's a little bit away from my house there, but that's okay. I think this is better. All right, so let's go this way. So I think we'll come out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, indeed. Corner to corner, that works out well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yep, there's a hole right there. I'm going to fall through it a couple of times just to verify that there is, in fact, a hole there. Okay, so I think this is going to work now. Yep. I'm going to fall through this floor a lot, apparently. It's what happens. You put holes in your floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. Great. So this is going to be where the beacon's going to be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, Johnny Man with the host. Awesome. Thank you so much. That is awesome and amazing at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I cannot count, Captain. degree of mathematics. Counting was not part of that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta get right in there to drop in number 9. Uh-oh. Too far. Too far. Okay. 9 goes there, like just like that. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Again, you put holes in the floor, you're going to fall through them on occasion. Okay. That's right. So 1 in the corner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Sweet. So this'll, what I'll do here is I'll get the outline. Uh-oh. The outline of where this goes. And it'll be good. So I'm excited. They've got, got to see the penultimate episode of Clone Wars, Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated series, which is awesome. They just hit Order 66. And that whole episode, you kind of know it's imminent. Order 66 is happening. And so you're just waiting for the hammer to fall. And it's, when it does, it's pretty awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot more emeralds. But I think this is going to be good. So what'll happen is I'll get the, oops, falling. I'm falling with style, or, you know, gravity at least. So I'll get the emeralds going up this way. Slap the beacon on top. And then it'll take me a little while to get all of that, but see, the emerald won't be broken down by the forest. It will be there. And what I could do, as I build this out, so I'll get the pieces in place, and then I can start laying out a few more leaves, some vines and stuff, just to show a little bit more of the jungle coming and sort of swallowing this ancient temple. Right? That's the idea anyway. Yes. Yes, it is. So then what I need to do here now is, how is this going to go around? Do I want to do, I could just do green glass, which might work out pretty well too, around part of this. Actually, let's take some mossy stone brick slab right there. Okay. Yeah, so you've got, definitely have a thing happening here. And I can barely see it, which is kind of fun actually, because of the way it is, the jungle's sort of swallowing it up. And to come around the outside here, I could take some more stone brick wall. You know, if I glassed over the rest of the ceiling here, and then just do a little bit of, like, sort of stairs around it, or perhaps curved up. That might work too. Just almost like a flower. That could be fun, right? I mean, the whole thing is sort of, again, fly up. It's a little bit egg-shaped. You can't really see it because of the trees, and that is sort of the point. But if I were to at the top of this, just have sort of the stone kind of flower out a little bit, or at least do up. If I come and do like stone brick wall, let me craft some more stone brick wall. Oh, stone brick wall, oh, stone brick wall. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, I should also, again, just give a shout out while I'm thinking about it to Direct Relief and their COVID-19 efforts. And you can help those efforts by donating at bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. That's bit.ly/MFG, as in Music Free Gaming, MFG COVID-19. Okay. And you can help with their efforts to provide masks and all sorts of useful, very useful things for healthcare workers as they are dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak. So please, if you can help, that would be great, because they're. Yep, I went the wrong way. You know, because the materials are needed. I mean, now, part of it is we need to actually, they need to be made, and that's being worked on by those companies that make all of that stuff. You know, 3M, those happy people. But you know, somebody needs to pay for all that, and Direct Relief is helping with that. So if you can help, that would be amazing, honestly. Okay, so tree's gonna have broken through the wall there. Yeah, because so they're doing great work, actually. Direct Relief is so. And they're providing stuff all around the world. This isn't a U.S. only thing. It's all around the world. They're shipping masks. As soon as they can get their hands on them, they're getting masks out. Shipping costs money. The masks, gloves, all the protective equipment that they need. And they're also helping to provide some other medical equipment as well. So if you can help, again, it's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. There's also links that are being dropped into the chat by Riley, the music free bot. So if you can help out with that, that is awesome and amazing. You know, I've got a goal of $100. See the goal up there. It's got 0 so far. So if you can help, that would be wonderful. All right, I'm gonna come check on my cows real quick. See if they're grown up. Yep, you can see these ones are starting to. They're still little. Still a bunch of little ones up there. They might be complaining a little bit about the cramped working conditions, but you know, it's the factory farms. You gotta do it. Now, what's fun? This design apparently can also be spread out to larger areas. I'm not doing that, but you absolutely could. I would need some more cobblestone fence. So let's build some of that. Some regular stone brick, got some cobblestone, got some mossy stone brick fence here. So, ooh, actually, let me craft, since I've got it, let's craft a little bit of, I think just one mossy cobblestone. So the mossy is good as an accent. Okay, so again, this part's not too bad. I got a couple of cracks in the wall, but now over here, the wall is definitely in bad shape. It's definitely falling apart. But you know, I'm actually gonna stick one out that way just to just to make it, it's doing its thing. It's trying to, it's sort of hanging out. Now, what I'm going to do here, so this actually would sort of go that way. As this outer thing goes all the way around. Except, oops, he's falling. Falling. Except it wouldn't stick out there. It would actually stick out over here. Like that. Okay, so it's going to hug around the outside of this a little bit. Now, what would be kind of fun, I suppose. I might have to just cut my way through these leaves and just to get a little bit more of this wall in place. Yeah, but right, because it's gonna be in here somewhere, right? It's gonna slide in just like this. Got a little bit here, and I'm gonna drop some of this wall action right through there like that. And let's go ahead and do there. That goes there like that. Now, oh, actually, that's not where that goes. That is down one. I gotta come up here. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna have to come through here. Bring in some leaves and all sorts of good stuff. But okay, because the fence is at the emerald level. Okay. Right, so that's gonna go there. Let's take some stairs, because again, this is the trees have sort of fought their way through this. The trees are winning the war here. Right, so we'll drop a little bit of mossy stone brick there. Let's take a little bit of cobblestone slab. It's going to go right there. Now here is where we get the... Okay, take that out. Here's where we get some of this wall again. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. Take some of this way. Yeah, I guess I'll drop some of that there too. And I'll actually take a little mossy one there. Now I'll need to get through this with some end rods, because I'm going to hang end rods from that from those corners there, because that'll look good, right? At least that's the plan. Okay, so the trees sort of overgrown that. Sort of come through there. All right. I think... All right, that goes that way. Okay, cool. So now what I need to do is get out here with some of this. And what I want to do, because I want to do upside down stairs around the top of this. How's it going there, Duchess? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Let me go craft some more stairs here before I get started. Turns out, it's easier to place the stairs when you are holding the stairs. That is, in fact, a fact. Okay, so I've got some of that. Got some of that. A little bit of mossy. I don't really have a whole lot of the other. I do want to craft a couple more. This is, again, one of those times where I wish I could do cracked stone stairs, which would be helpful. But since I can't, we'll just go this way. Again, abuse flight while I have it, because I won't have it forever. All right, so what I'm going to do is just drop a... I can control myself some days better than others. Some days it just doesn't work. Okay. All right, so this is going to come out this way. And I think what I want to do is actually in these... Yeah, I think I want this to overhang the gap. So the whole temple sort of inverted here, which is kind of fun. Except where the pyramid is, right? So the way this is going to work out, come over here, is let's get some stairs going this way. Right, so there in the gap. Right, it's going to, where that, where the fence sort of comes in, right? You see this cobblestone wall where it comes in like that. I'm going to have these upside down stairs just start to fill in here like this. Okay? All right, it should be reasonably okay. Okay, so this is going to now go this way. Again, if I could throw the cracked stone in here, this would be ideal, but I can't, so I won't. Okay. All right, so this is, again, I'm going to overhang that. Okay, by choice, it's going to do that. All right, give me something to target against for the stair. All right, now this is all sort of falling apart, so I do want to take a cobblestone slab here. I think as this overhangs, right, I'm going to actually just... Well, I was thinking of dropping a slab there, but because of the way that's working, let's take some stairs there, some stone brick, and again, abuse flight for a minute so I can take a closer look at this. All right. Ah! Well, I has a fall. I fell and it hurts, and I no longer have that knee. Okay. Cool. So the stairs are going to continue this way. Oops. Would help if I put it in the right direction, though. Okay, so this will continue to go that way. So this, I think... Just to, I want to continue that way a little bit. All right, this is going to slide right in here, right through there like that. Great. All right, let's come around this side. Same thing. Continue this wall out this way. All right, let's get over here into the stone brick. Oops, that's not right. Nope, 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 nope. Turns out, if you want to place it right, you got to put it in the right place. That's logic, that there. Okay, again, that's going to stick out. Yeah, something. I think I screwed this up here somewhere too, but... Because that should go there. That's kind of going there. No. Well, something there is wrong. Don't know what, but it's definitely something. All right. Just going to throw this stuff out this way. Okay. Yeah, because that goes in. It goes in. I don't know. Oh, actually, probably what it is this the way the wall Yeah, I screwed up the wall over here is what happened. Okay, so that goes that way. Okay, I think I got this now. I think I've got this now. I think with my thinking thing, I think should always think with your thinking thing and not with your eating thing. When you think with your eating thing, you end up eating too much. So eat with your eating thing, think with your thinking thing, words with your words thing, you know, all the things. We got them, and we should use them wisely. All right, so let's jump back here. Okay, again, it's just about nighttime, or it is nighttime, so I do need to sleep, but I want to go check. All right, so those cows have all grown up. So that's open now. Sweet. So what I can do is I can start feeding the cows. Right, so turn on the water. Okay, and then you get them all up. Make them all happy. The baby should start falling down. Okay, I think I've got them all. Yep. Got them all. Got them all. Great. Turn the water off. Now what's cool is when this fire goes, it won't kill the babies, it'll just kill the adults. Oh, it's a massacre. Okay. And now I've got steak and leather, which is good. Leather has been an issue for me from time to time, so it's nice to be getting more of it. All right. Yep. So awesome. I happen to now have a nice cow cooker. Yeah, now occasionally, yep, there will be a dead cow. Usually that stuff will fall through, but it can get stuck on the trapdoor. Which is, you know, fine. Doesn't really hurt much, but... Okay, steak is going. I don't need these saplings. Alright, let's have a quick nap. Alright. So that's fun. That's fun. Alright, I like it. Now, the drawback is it's not fully automated because you can't automate breeding the cows, which is, you know, just fine. But it's automated enough. And it gives me a nice, quick, easy way to get leather, which absolutely need. Okay, now it does sort of ruin the ambiance of the pool. You know, people come out here swimming in the pool, and it's just mooing. The cattle are lowing, but that's all right. I'm not spending huge amounts of time out there in the pool anyway. Now I'm coming this way instead of teleporting because I want to take a look at, yeah, you can kind of just take a look at the building from here as it's sort of collapsing, sort of, you know, sort of crumbling. So here you get the cobblestone and this brick, and it looks all nice and fancy. And up here you get the cobblestone and brick, and it's just hidden by the trees. You can't see it. There's just too many trees. Literally, you can't get to it because the trees are in the way. Okay, so yeah, you can just sort of come up this way, and you get the crumbling temple. And I need to thinking of putting a door here, but if I could do a sideways trap door, instead of one that goes up and down, if I could do one that went sideways, that would be perfect. Because then I would just put a trap door here. It's like, okay, that's all that's left of the door. Okay. So yeah, this isn't bad at all. Right. Let's just get trees eating through part of the walls there. I just need to go get a whole bunch of end rods to finish some of this, but oh yeah, this is going to be cool. All right. So end rods. I can get end rods. I have some over here. They are in fact end rods. Okay. All right, so let's see now what. All right, so the way this works is the end rods are the dangly bits. They're just going to sort of hang from these sort of overhanging fence things. Don't know if I want to put one here or not. I sort of do, just as in a general. It makes sense, but the other thought is that's where it would have gone, but now it's broken. All right, that thought is definitely in my mind. So that goes there, that goes there. That one the tree ate. Okay, you gotta watch out for those trees. They get hungry and they'll eat you, which is definitely bad if you're an orc. The last thing you want is the Hurons out there to feast upon your poor bodies, right? Okay, so I'm watching the Lord of the Rings movies at my house, and they're fun movies, and I enjoy watching them a lot. But the books are better, just in general. So, okay, yeah. Okay, so there we go. There we go. We'll go ahead and put that there. So we've got all of the light happening there. We've got some sort of a broken door. And then what'll happen then is the rest of this stuff will build up and all this stuff. Wow. You are really desperate to get banned, aren't you? Goodbye. Wow, that's actually particularly loathsome. You know what's fun is when you report abuse, and you put the let's see. We'll just go with inappropriate, hate speech. That's even better. Yep. So much hate speech. You hate to see it. You hate to see when someone's account gets taken away from them because they were stupid. But, all right, reported. Woohoo. And then your Xbox account gets shut down, and then you can't lose at Call of Duty anymore. Oh, man, it's so sad. All right, so yeah, that's a flaming zombie. Okay, so yeah, this will be good. This will be just fine. All right, so we got this. We got this. Yep. Okay, so basically all I need to do then on the other side, or actually not even the other side, what I need to do here is get enough emeralds to finish out the roof. Or finish out the roof. Finish out the pyramid. And then I can actually just go get some green glass. Yeah, just get some green grass. Green grass. Yes, get the grass. Because grass is what you need. All right. Grass is clear and you can see through it. That's how that works. I want to live where the green glass glows. Glows. Yes, it doesn't grow, it glows. Excuse me for my total inability to... Ooh, okay. I'm going to need more glass. Fortunately, I have some sand, which will work out nicely. And I have... To make some room is what I have to do. Okay. Well, look at all this space that I don't have. Put some gunpowder in the chest. Put some redstone away. Put some seeds I don't need in here now. I don't even know why I put the seeds in there. Usually I just junk those these days. But I do need to get some green dye. Got some slime. I don't have green dye, so no big deal. I'll just meander over here to the green machine, which is happily chugging out cactus for me. Cactus and sugar, at least when I'm in the area. When I'm not in the area, it does nothing. But, see, it just... See, it generates a little bit, right? Just some. See, so between this thing kicking out sugar and my new cow machine cooking out leather, I should have plenty of stuff to do books and things. Right, so again, this is how this lovely oven works. Right? You just drop in what you want to cook. And go ahead and throw some logs in there too. Right, and this just goes out. It just fills these hoppers with stuff. That then gets dropped into the furnace and cooked. Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, so it doesn't take... I mean, this middle one gets filled the least of all of them. It fills up these ones on the ends the most. So it's not quite as even as you might want. Though if you were dropping in with... if you're dropping in with, like, stacks and stacks where you're going to fill all of this, eventually these will fill up and it will hit the middle too. But if you're not, well, then you just get this. Which is fine, but... Alright, so let's get down here. So obviously I did the cactus first, which may have been a mistake, but... But now I've got the green dye. The glass is cooking in a couple of places, so... Right, still cooking. There it goes. Now the glass is starting to drop in, so... I like this machine. I really do. And it's self-fueling. All you have to do is throw in some logs once in a while. And it will... and those will cook and drop charcoal in and to feed the furnaces. So, good stuff. I like it. All right, where are we at? It's almost 11. Awesome. Night is falling again. Cool. I'm going to go feed the cows. I really need to get... Alright. Really need to get some pressure plates on that door, but... Alright. Let's see. You flood them so you can reach. And the ones that can still breathe tend to float to the top, apparently. The other ones tend to sink, I guess, when... Alright. Got it. We got it. Okay, I think I've got them all. And again, all of the babies will drop into this box. So, the not quite so proverbial kill chamber. It's not a good day for old Bessie down there. All right. Good news is I've got plenty of stuff going on here. So. It's pretty close anyway. I really am gonna have to come explore more of the underground in this mesa. I'm hearing monsters and stuff spawning, and it's sort of interesting. I mean, I figured this place was kind of small enough there wouldn't be, an extensive cave system or anything like that, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, so... Okay, so we'll just go plant all that. There we go. So it's semi-automated. And then just throw the excess seeds in the hopper there, and boom. Bone meal machine too, so that's convenient. All those cows. Let's see. Oh. I don't have any regular stone. Oh, that's all right. Grab another. I was just thinking another stone brick right there would be nice, but not a big deal. The cattle are lowing the poor baby rakes because they are loud and see if you end up with some overflow. You just hit the pressure release valve and you drop some charcoal into this box. All right, so yeah, works out nicely. All right, yep, so the furnaces are all done. I should have a stack of glass, and yep, there it is. And lots and lots of cooked stone as well, so. See, it's nice when it all works out. Yeah, it's... you know what? I might as well just turn it all green. I don't have a good spot for dyes and flowers and things yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll slap them over here. Pull a sign out of the drawer. There we go. Dyes and flowers. It'll go down there. Okay. Yeah, this whole row is just going to be dirt and stone. It's just the whole thing. All right, cool. Drop the signs back in the junk drawer and... Oh, sleep. Sleeping is good. Let's definitely do that whole sleeping thing. Okay. All right, so let's get back out here. Drop some glass. Now, now this is dark green. I probably should have done lime green, but it's all right. Lime green would sort of fit with the emeralds a little bit better, but that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Oh, well, fortunately, right here is my Silk Touch pickaxe. Conveniently sitting in this box. Okay. Now, mostly this is just here to keep some of the stuff from just crawling in. You know, I like to avoid that a little bit. I probably should actually do something about the door. Said if I could do a sideways trap door, that would be ideal. But I can't, so to figure out something else. So I'm just going to put some glass panes in there like that. See, because it's definitely the floor has seen better days. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just drop a couple of slabs in places here where it makes sense to do so. Yeah. There. That will keep the rogue spider out from that side. It could possibly still climb in through a gap over here. Right there, but doesn't matter. I'm not living here anyway, so, you know, you go with it. And there's still a big hole in the ceiling. So, you know, these things happen. All right. So, yeah, this will be really cool. Get this all built up. Get the... I should build a little bit of something here. I don't know what, but a little bit of something. All right. All right, so let's just throw a couple of things up, like the tools go in the box. That is just how that goes. The tools go in the box, not the cobblestone. And I do want to put a couple of vines just in some places that make sense, right? Just on that glass, maybe it'll hang down that way. Yeah. Just on this, on the underside of that emerald might be good. You know, just in a few places where it's, especially there on the sides where things are just starting to fall through the gaps, right? Okay. All right, and that's sort of flowing that way. I think yeah, we'll see how those vines crawl down. It'd be nice if they climbed down this way, but they probably won't. Okay. Cool. Cool. This is turning out to be a nice little area here. Yeah, definitely some vines hanging down that way too. Yeah, this will be fun. You know, I said I need to, I think, build an altar or something here. Which, you know, altars are always exciting, right? That's just how they work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's going that way. Let's slap a little bit of vine going on there too. So great. So we got that going. We've got some. Of course, that is the other nice thing about putting vines there is it's a little bit of, hey, don't fall down this. So yeah, this is good. It's one of those times I wish I could make stairs out of gold. That would be cool. Yeah, climb the golden stair. But No, you cannot do it that way. But that's fine. So yeah, just build some sort of nice little altar here in the middle with all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, this'll be fun. Okay, I think. Oh no, that wasn't my shulker box. There we go. Okay, yeah. Just collect my stuff here. Yeah, maybe I'll just go get a jungle door. I don't think I have one with me, so if I do, this would be a place for it. I don't have jungle. I do have acacia, which might work okay too. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh man, I dropped that down just in time. The neighbors came to visit. Okay. Creeper decided he wanted to come check out what was going on. Silly creeper. All right, so nice. I don't know quite what I want to do for this, but something there will be good. Definitely can do some fun things with an altar and with a bed and all that good stuff. So, yep, it'll take some time. I have to go do some trading. Of course, all my money making stuff is back at the Music Free Valley, but I may just have to AFK there for a while just to get some veggies primarily. Melons and pumpkins sell really well. So. Okay, cool. So let's just take a moment and fly up out of this. Yeah, because that'll be cool. The pyramid will come up. There'll be the beacon on it. And it will just light up and fill this area with with the blessings of the jungle or something. So, yeah, that'll be cool. So I'll just have to come over here periodically to build the thing. Baker, can I actually walk up here? I keep flying here, but can I actually walk up this way? I think I can. So, yep, I can. So, great. Yep, I said it's a little bit of a trek through the jungle, but it'll be cool. And the thing is, it's actually pretty well hidden for the most part. Which is, hey, why did you build something if you can't actually see it? Well, because it was fun. But you can see it from here, so this will be so that'll be neat. Anyway, it is time for me to stop. So let me jump back here, and it's get the creepy sound going on there. All right, so let's pull up the webcam and roll webcam. Okay, fine. We'll do it this way. Webcam and roll credits. I do want to thank everybody for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching. And for new followers, King, Mythic, and Nick, thank you so much. Also, I do have a Patreon you can subscribe to. You get exclusive things on the channel. Some exclusive content. So be sure to check that out. Patreon.com/musicfreegaming. And also be sure to follow me on all the socials. There they are. Twitter, Instagram. Of course, there's Patreon again. Or, of course, I've got stuff below me. I've got socials everywhere. Check them out. Every Monday, I post the schedule of what's coming up the next week. So be sure to follow. The schedule is the same. Times are the same. It's just, is it Minecraft or is it something else? Find out. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.